Let's go! Gets in. What a win for the boys. Really proud of that performance. Very professional win from the boys. I thought on the whole, really good passages of play, fantastic pressing, good chance creation, good midfield especially. The only downside I can think of is we just didn't score the second goal, so need to be a bit more clinical, to help settle the nerves. But I thought the boys did fantastic on the whole. My man of the match, personally, I've got to give it to Tav, because besides the goal, I thought just in general his pressing, his link-up play, his driving into space was exceptional, so really good. And I thought Adams also in the midfield, winning back the ball, pressing, helping out defensively when there were spaces, fantastic. And then also special shout-outs I want to give are to Brooks, fantastic crossing again. Eva, he really has this amazing knack with his turn of pace to just force opposing defenders to get red cards or to give up penalties. So he did excellent again for that. Also, special shout-outs to Diakite and to Senesi. I thought they were brilliant in the center-back roles. They did fantastic in terms of clearances, blocking, some passes also. Just on the whole, really good tackling also, so really well done from them. Truffel also looks like a quality player, sensational, what a game from him. And final shout-outs to Adli from off the bench. I thought he was quality, looks like a very lively signing. So yeah, really impressed by his performance. So yeah, really proud of the boys, big 3 points, up the Cherries.
So, what a start to the season. 2 cracking games. Dean Court looked like it was buzzing. That kind of makes me a bit homesick, that a bit far from Brisbane to get back for a quick game like that one. But yeah, hopefully sometime in the not too distant future we'll get a game in. Yeah, great to beat Wolves at home for a change and a red card. I'm going to put money on that next time. That's uncanny. So good to see a strong starting 11. Really good starting 11 there again. And the bench, looking just as strong in places. Christie and Clivert back already. Didn't expect that. And some time on the pitch. Yeah, things are looking pretty good overall. Quite happy with that. The new signings, they're starting to gel pretty well. Yeah, well done to the team for bringing in everyone they have so far. I was a bit worried about a month ago and not so bad now. Yeah, we need that defender. Let's get another defender in if we can, someone decent. And what about our Moroccan magician, Adli? Man, he looks really good. He's got some pace on him. He's aggressive towards the defenders. That's one to watch, man. Looking forward to that. Only concern really with that game, obviously we didn't finish it off. 1-0 up against 10 men. Yeah, had some chances, should have finished them off. I know both goalies made some good saves. But yeah, there's always that risk of letting that late goal in, which kind of almost happened a couple of times there. But yeah, we held it 1-0, 3 points. Fantastic result. Let's keep going. We've got next Brentford and Spurs. Bring on them this week. So hopefully we do Brentford over in the midweek cup game. And then Spurs next week. That'll be an interesting one because they're doing pretty well. Yeah, let's keep going. Up the Cherries. Come on.
Sorry to interrupt, more fan opinion is on the way, but I just wanted 1 minute of your time to talk to you about Simovo, who are powering the global full-time Cherries, and they are the way to stay connected abroad. Simovo are a Bournemouth-based company that are eSIM specialists, giving you the chance to use data on your phone whilst you're abroad without those nasty surprises on your phone bill when you get back. Now, you know your phone's got a physical SIM card, right? Well, it can also have a digital eSIM by Simovo installed at the same time, which gives you data on the move pretty much anywhere on the planet. It ensures that you can stay connected whilst you're travelling, and it's simple, it's affordable, and it's hassle-free. Depending on the phone network you're on, you'll probably get charged for using your data whilst abroad. You certainly will outside the EU, and let me tell you now, that ain't cheap. So here's the solution. Just go to Simovo.com, just browse the countries and regions, pick the destination you're going to, or region if you're going to more than one place, choose how long you're going away for, how much data you'll need, and purchase your plan. You can purchase in advance on Simovo and then activate it when you're in your destination country. Easy. They even provide a simple step-by-step guide to show you how to set it all up. You can still take or make calls from your normal number, if you want to, that is. But all data can be served through your Simovo eSIM. So if you're after affordable, high-speed eSIM data when you're abroad, check out Simovo at simovo.com. Use code BOTN for 10% off any purchase. It's the best way to stay connected abroad. Right, let's have some more fan opinion.
Hey, this is David from near Washington, D.C. Overall, great performance, 3 points in the bag, and I think we basically in the first 20 minutes looked like we were going to score 4 or 5 goals. Yeah, sure, we went a little bit off the boil. We didn't score as many goals as we should have scored, but overall a win is a win, and 3 points are in the bag. terms of performances, Petrovic was superb in goal. Sinise was a giant in defence. Adams was all over the place, and I think he's going to grow into one of our best players. And I think for me, the surprise and the pleasant surprise was Adley, who came on as a substitute. Boy, are we going to be looking forward to him every week. Anyway, on to the Spurs. Let's beat Tottenham Hotspur and see you next week.
So last week I complained that the bench was a bit weak. I thought the bench was great this week. I think our new signings and Christie coming back was great. I thought it was a really good game. Great first 15, 20 minutes. Obviously we should have scored. Then we really let them back into it in the second half. The second part of the first half. The second half, the sending off should have been a game changer, but it wasn't. It woke them up. Why can we not play better against 10 men? We just can't seem to play against 10 men. So I know there's some psychology that comes with it, but obviously we should have seen them off. We didn't. When the subs did come on, they brought on some fresh legs in some respects, and we've got Christie not quite working out. Obviously, a few people I'm sure are going to be shouting out for Tyler Adams. He played fantastic, so really good signs. Obviously, need more goals. Practice on the finishing, guys. But overall, we got 3 points. Great start to our first home game of the season. So up the Cherries.
Good day to be a Cherry. Glad we could get our first win of the season. Was proud of the boys' effort today. Thought we put in a good shift. A little more nervy than I would have liked. Wish we could have got that second goal. Little concerned that we need to be a little more clinical in the final third, but I know that with a little more game time, it's going to come. Glad that we could get on the other side of what seems to be a red card curse against Wolves. I thought that Adley definitely impressed. I'm excited to see him continue to grow with a little more time on the training ground with the boys. Petrovic, I thought, was wonderful today. I felt like he had everything under control, picked his spots to be aggressive really well. And I'm just excited for us to continue to just keep the momentum going Tuesday, hopefully against Brentford, and up the Cherries.
So that's 3 points in the bag, and what a way to start our season at home. I think we looked a lot like ourselves today, high pressing, high paced, hard working, as we did at Anfield last week, to be fair. But this was a must win, in my opinion, in regards to all the tough fixtures surrounding this one, so I'm really happy and relieved that we did get all 3 points in the end. I think we did frustrate Wolves a lot today, and I think the game turned out tactically as you might expect it to. But there were so many great cameos off the bench today. Returning players, Christie, Kluivert, as well as our new signings. But I do think the changes and subs today made a massive part in contributing to keeping our lead throughout the second half. My man of the match, once again, Semenyo. Even though I do think we were wasteful at times with our chances, I think he was our most important man today. So happy, 3 points, we move on.
Thoughts from today's game against Wolves. I think that overall it was a strong performance. We looked much better than we did last week. I think that it's a very promising sign of what's to come this season. I think that we definitely should have scored a second goal. And Wolves going down to 10 men actually kind of hurt us, because in the usual fashion, when a team goes down to 10 men, they close up and we thrive with a lot more space and openness. But I thought that first half was really excellent. We did a great job of counterattacking very fluidly. The passing was excellent, I thought, this game as a whole. And the new signings look good. Diakite is still finding his footing, but looking good. trying to establish that partnership with Senesi. Truffert, I think, has been excellent. I think he might be an upgrade on Milos Kerkez, which is weird to say. And then Adley coming in for those last 20 or 30 minutes, he looked excellent as well. I think a great replacement for Sinisterra, and probably also an upgrade if he stays fit, especially. Great to have Christie and Kluivert back. Hopefully they will be starting the next few matches. Thought that Adams played well. I thought that Semenyo continued his great form. I'm really glad we kept a hold of him. I think he'll look excellent coming this season. But yeah, now it's on to Brentford in the Cup. And I'm interested to see how we play against Spurs off the back of their win at Man City.
If we're looking to have a special season, these are the matches we've got to win. It's great to finally beat Wolves at home. Props to the recruitment team. All the new signings so far they've played have looked great. It's pretty amazing whenever you see the starting 11 posted and then you look down and see some quality options on the bench. It's only going to get better from here. Up the Ches.
Job done. Simple as. I said after Liverpool, this was a perfect chance to get points on the board. Exactly that. I thought we were quite lucky to get the goal because the ball could have just bounced everywhere after Tav's shot. But at the end of the day, if the ball goes in, you win games. You score more goals than the other team, you win games, win points. Simple as that. Thought after the red card, we did slow down a bit. We were creating so many chances, but we just weren't putting the ball in the back of the net. And maybe that's an issue that we're not good doing. Were we quite lucky to get the points? Maybe. But at the end of the day, we got the points. Simple. Really pleased individually by some people's performances. Kluivert, good to come back. Semenyo, pretty good. Tav, pretty good. Scott, brilliant. Defensively, really good. Truffert, again. Diakite, brilliant performances. Senesi did alright. But, yeah, I thought the last 20 minutes or so, maybe, I thought, especially after Wolves going down to 10, they were a little bit nervy coming into our box. We defended well, but just, maybe a corner comes in, the ball goes in, you drop 2 points. Luckily, that didn't happen, and, that's it. Brilliant. Job done. Big week now. Home against Brentford. Chance for the youngsters to come out. Hopefully we see Adley play a bit more. Hopefully he starts. Good to see Gren and Doak hopefully play. And just a good chance to see what Brentford have. Because they beat Villa, I believe. So, yeah, they did. Scary that. And we go away to Tottenham on Saturday. They beat City. These are the games where you get a little bit scary, like, what could happen? But you never know. You never know.